Hi dears, this is Raji. In this video, we are going to learn about the nomenclature of carboxylic acids. What are carboxylic acids? These are compounds in which a carbon compound will be containing a C double bond O group, and to that, OH group is directly attached to that carbon atom. So if this functional group is present in that carbon compound, we will generally call it as a carboxylic acid. So what are functional groups? What are the properties of functional group? And the nomenclature of alcohol also, aldehyde also we have discussed in the previous videos. So the nomenclature of carboxylic acid is similar to that of that alcohol and aldehyde we have discussed in the previous video. If you haven't watched that, you can just go through that so that this concept will become much more easy. In order to understand the nomenclature of carboxylic acid, let's start from a simple hydrocarbon, methane. Okay, it will be having one carbon atom and 4 hydrogen atoms around it. It was staying happily like that. That time only, an attack is taking place on methane, right? No, just like the Alexander the Great was defeating a particular kingdom, these 3 hydrogen atoms were attacked. Okay, as a result of that, what is the situation of carbon? Carbon has got only one hydrogen with it. Now the other valencies are not satisfied. Okay, around carbon atom 4 bonds should be there. So this valency will be satisfied by oxygen. It can form a double bond with carbon, and this valency is satisfied by an OH group. Correct? No? So that time, what happened? Methane, got converted into a carboxylic acid. Whenever a carboxylic acid is coming, we will be using the suffix, oic acid. Got it? So how to write the name of this compound? Earlier it was methane. Okay. Now we are rubbing that E, okay, and attaching this suffix. What is that? Oic acid. Now what is the name of this one carbon? Carboxylic acid. Its name is methanoic acid. Okay, and sometimes the same carboxylic acid they will be writing in the condensed form also. Okay, you can find this kind of formula also in your book. This is the condensed form. Both you should memorize. Now, how to name this compound? Whenever a C double bond O OH group is present in the carbon compound, we should identify that functional group as carboxylic acid. And remember that carboxylic acid carbon. Okay, this carbon atom should be given more priority. That is the number 1. Correct? No? Okay, Earlier it was a methane, one carbon hydrocarbon. Now it has turned into a carboxylic acid. Okay, so how to name that compound? We will write methane. We will rub that E and attach oic acid, methanoic acid. That is the name of this compound. Got it? Now see this one. Earlier it was ethane. Okay, now what has happened? It has turned into ethanoic acid. We are rubbing that E and attaching oic acid. That is the name of the compound. Easy. Now see this one. This is a 3 carbon compound. Okay, earlier it was propane. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and now it has become a carboxylic acid. Now what's the name of the compound? We are rubbing that E in propane. Okay, and attaching oic acid. Propanoic acid. So whatever we have written, all these are IUPAC names of this compounds, right? No, but some compounds were known to people before this IUPAC name was introduced. Sometimes they will be asking you the common names also. So what will be the common name of methanoic acid? That is formic acid. How we will remember? The first acid you can remember. Okay, first acid, formic acid. Okay, the ant will be injecting certain acid to our skin. What is that? It is same thing, formic acid. Okay, so remember formic acid and methanoic acid are the same. Now, what is the common name of ethanoic acid? That is known as acetic acid. Which acid is present in vinegar? Same thing. Okay, it is acetic acid. Got it? So this also you should memorize. Now, how to name these compounds? A substituent is also present, functional group is also present. See, this is similar to that of the nomenclature of aldehydes and alcohol we have discussed in the previous video. If you haven't watched that, you should watch that first. Okay, then this concept will become so easy. We already said that whenever both substituents and functional groups are coming, the functional group attached carbon atom should be given more priority. So children will be making a mistake often. Okay, what they will do? They will exclude this carboxylic acid and will start numbering from this carbon atom. That is wrong. Okay, yeah. So the numbering should be done in such a way that the carboxylic acid carbon atom should be given first priority. You will have to start numbering from this carbon atom. Okay, from there you will have to find out the longest carbon chain. Now it has become correct. Now substituent is also present. Okay, this should be told first as a prefix. What's the name? 3-methyl we will write. 3-methyl, which is a root word. Yeah, 4 carbon atoms are there. Okay, so that root word is but. And it was a butane earlier. That E and attach oic acid. 3-methyl butanoic acid. That's the name of the compound. Now see the next one. Yeah, carboxylic acid group is present and then 2,2-methyl groups are also present. The numbering should be done in such a way that the carboxylic acid attached carbon atom should be given more priority and least number. From there we are finding out the longest carbon chain. First, what we need to do? We will have to speak about the substituent, which in turn is attached to carbon 2 also, 3 also. So, how to write it? Write along with me. 2, 3. Okay, we have already discussed this. Okay, yeah, 2, 3. Dimethyl. As 2,2-methyl groups are present, we call it as dimethyl. Then we will have to speak about the root word, that is but. Earlier it was butane. Now what we will do? We will rub that E and attach oic acid, butanoic acid. That is the name of the compound. 2,3-dimethyl butanoic acid. Got it? Now see this compound. Carboxylic acid is also present. Yeah, different substituents are present. Yeah, this is a chloro group, right? And the other one is a methyl group. Which one will come first in the dictionary? Chloro only, right? No? Okay, yeah. So whenever you are telling prefix, yeah, that in the alphabetical order you should tell. We will have to find out the longest carbon chain, including the carboxylic acid carbon atom in such a way that we are giving more priority to that carbon atom or the first number or the least number. Got it? Yeah. From there we are finding out the longest carbon chain. Now what will be the name of the compound? You will have to tell the prefix first. Okay, yeah. So you can tell, the compound is 4-chloro. Prefix is not over. And again you will have to speak about the position of the methyl group, which in turn is attached to the third carbon atom, 3-methyl. Yeah. Now, you will have to speak about the root word. Root word is pentane. Earlier it was a pentane. Now it has turned into pentanoic acid. We are rubbing that E and attaching oic acid. Pentanoic acid. Got it? Yeah. 4-chloro, 3-methyl pentanoic acid. That's the name of the compound. Easy. Now see this compound. A carboxylic acid group is present and an unsaturation is also present. Got it? So we have discussed this, okay, in the nomenclature of aldehyde. Whenever the functional group carboxylic acid is coming and at the same time unsaturation is coming, we will be giving more priority to the carboxylic acid group. Okay, then only we will consider double and triple bond. Clear, no? So the carboxylic acid group attached carbon atom should be given more priority and least number. So from this carboxylic acid carbon atom we will find out the longest carbon chain. There is no substituent attached to that. There is no prefix also. So we will start with the root word itself. Which is a root word? 4 carbon atoms are there. Okay, so we will write but. So the naming should be done in such a way that, see, double bond should be told first, then only we will tell the name of carboxylic acid, right? Whenever we are numbering from this side, okay, this bond belong to this carbon atom, double bond belong to second carbon atom. In the opposite direction, we will, consider. So we will say that double bond is attached to the second carbon atom. So what will be the name of the compound? That is but 2, ENE we are supposed to write. Okay, now we are rubbing that E and telling that, oic acid is also present. Okay, where first position 1 oic acid. Correct? No? Okay, yeah, this will be the name of the compound. See the second one, carboxylic acid group is there, double bond is present and the substituent is also attached to the carbon chain. So the numbering should be done in such a way that, yeah, the carboxylic acid attached carbon atom should be given more priority and least number. So this will be the longest carbon chain, right? Yeah. Then substituent is present. We should tell the name of the substituent as a prefix. Write it. Yeah, that is 4-methyl. Correct? Yeah. Now you will have to speak about the root word. Root word is pent. Okay, yeah. Then we will have to speak about the double bond. And finally, yeah, we will speak about the carboxylic acid. Where is the position of the double bond? Whenever we start numbering from here, this bond attached to this carbon atom. And double bond will be attaching to the second carbon atom. So, you can tell the position of the double bond. Pent to ENE we are not writing. We will rub that E and attach 1 oic acid. We are telling that to the first carbon atom a carboxylic acid group is attached. Got it? 4-methyl pen 2-1 oic acid. That is the name of the compound. Got it. Okay. Yeah. Now one more. See, this is carboxylic acid. Different substituents are present and double bond is also present. It is similar to that of the previous compound only. The carboxylic acid carbon atom should be given more priority and least number. From there, we will have to find out the longest carbon chain. Okay. Yeah. And we are telling that. Yeah. See, the substituent is attached to the third carbon atom also, fourth carbon atom also. Okay. Which one should be told first? Chloro should be told first. Then only methyl group will be coming. Okay, yeah. So, write the prefix first. You will be writing 3-chloro. Right? Yeah. See, prefix is not over. Again, we will put a dash. Okay, yeah. 4-methyl. Correct? Yes. And now we will speak about the root word. That is pent. 5 carbon atoms are there. Then you will have to speak about the position of the double bond. As you are numbering from here, this bond belongs to this carbon atom. And the double bond belongs to carbon 3. Correct? No? Okay, yeah. So, due to that, yeah, how we will write pent 3 EN we will write. Okay. The name is not over. We will have to speak about the position of carboxylic acid also. We are rubbing that E and attaching 1 oic acid. That is the name of the compound. 3-chloro, 4-methyl, pent 3-1 oic acid. Easy. Okay. Now see this compound. You can take a screenshot of this compound and try this by yourself. Remember, carboxylic acid carbon is present. That should be given more priority or least number. And from there, you will have to find out the longest carbon chain. So that time, the entire group will become the substituent. Okay. You can just remember that. Try it by yourself and tell me the answer. Okay. See, whenever you are going and meeting a newborn baby in the family, your uncle or aunt will be asking, okay, yeah, can you suggest a sweet name for the baby? Of course you can, right? Yeah. Why? Yeah, you have plenty of names with you. Okay, and you have become an expert in naming, right? Yes. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.